and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Last time we got a bottle and navigated through the Castle Wilds. And right when I was like, oh, we're lost, let's end the episode, I actually found where we needed to go. Lucky me. So we found all the little gold dealies, the gold kinstones, so we can actually fuse them and something good will happen. But what will happen? That. So just rinse and repeat. Okay, so I do want to go over something off screen. I did try to get some of the figurines for a piece of heart. I gotta say, the Capcom is really bad about pieces of heart. If you weren't aware of this already, Capcom was also involved with the Oracle games, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. All three Capcom Zelda games have one heart piece that has complete crap. Not kidding. The original two had mechanic called Gasha nuts, where if you plant a Gasha seed, it'll grow into a tree and you can hit it and a Gasha nut will fall down, and then you get an item from the Gasha nut. Sounds easy, right? Well, in Oracle of Seasons and Ages, there's a heart piece from a Gasha nut, and it is complete RNG. Random numbers generator, in other words. It is completely arbitrary. And it is dumb. It is as dumb as it sounds, let's just put it that way. This game, you have to collect 130 figurines through random chance and seashell level grinding, and that is also equally painful. So all the Capcom Zelda games have at least one horrible heart piece, like really horrible heart piece. That's sad because these games are actually pretty good otherwise. They're just not good for they're just not good for like 100%ing. But they're fun otherwise. I mean, if you can get them off the eShop, I'd recommend it. It's just don't 100% it because you will lose your mind. Long story short. Do this and it turns on a switch. I don't know what that switch actually does. The Minish didn't really say. Oh. I don't know what that actually did. But we got past them anyway and created a shortcut so we don't have to do that again. Okay. I guess maybe, I don't know what that does. Seems kind of pointless. Yeah, I think Capcom actually developed the game. I think Nintendo only published it. Which is odd for Capcom to basically make a Zelda game. But I think that is actually the case, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken. Full disclosure. Okay, so that just blew up. I did not know how to get past that, but it took care of itself. Take you out. So, Capcom thankfully didn't do any more Zeldas after this, so I feel like Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are much more manageable 100% games. Mostly. I say mostly because there are a couple kind of cruddy moments in both games. Oh, this one's off, so you have to go turn it on, and then it will start attacking you. That's really annoying, actually, having to basically go back and forth. I'll say that's not a great mechanic, having to just basically do this over and over again. But Spirit Tracks has like two really bad heart pieces. Cough, bunny, cough. But other than that, they're pretty manageable 100% games. Phantom Hourglass only has a couple mini games that are really challenging, but other than that, they're not too bad. If I'm remembering right. It's been so long since I've actually played Phantom Hourglass. I need to get back to it, actually. I 100%ed it, but it was kind of a chore. No heart pieces in the game is one of the weirdest things. Yeah, there are no pieces of heart. So there's only, like, set items. It's really bizarre. It's the strangest thing. But that does make less side questy stuff available too, because you have to worry about just heart piece, like full heart containers, not pieces of heart. So there's actually fewer things to collect, which I find to be really bizarre, and I'm not sure why they did that, but I'm not crazy about the decision. Spirit Tracks, there's way too much like microphone stuff to the point where it's like, again, like I said last time, really bad for someone with like respiratory problems, like allergies. If you have allergies, I would kind of shy away from playing that game. I would not recommend Spirit Tracks. As strange as it sounds, yeah, just can't recommend it. It's a good game. I would LP it if I had a chance, but it's probably not too likely. If I do, it'll probably be on the NX of all things, just because of how supposedly close that is and how the Wii U eShop is still not really taking off. I should just dash, save time. I'm used to dash being L though, so it's a little bit confusing. Yeah, but you could just do this. It's so much faster than just chopping each item individually. But it's a little difficult because you have to equip the Pegasus boots. They aren't like equipped by default, so that is a concern. Snakes. Why does it have to be snakes? Other Zeldas I'd LP would probably be Ocarina, but that's such a safe choice that I don't really feel like doing it for a little while. There's so many good Ocarina LPs, it's like, why bother? Unless I get more people wanting one. But for like serious choices, like probably maybe Majora, but I don't know how I would approach it. I'd love to do a 3-heart Majora's Mask, but that could also just be a complete pain in the butt. I don't know. I haven't played the game in so long. We're in the Fortress of Wind, so that's a thing that happened. This is actually a thing. I feel like we missed something. Like, I thought... Oh, wait, I did. There's a piece of heart somewhere nearby. That's all I remember from this area. So this, I thought the Wind Ruins was the dungeon. Okay, so apparently just left of the entrance there's a tree stump. I don't see a tree stump here. Because as the guide says there's a tree stump, I guess it's referring to this. I guess we can go this way. That's novel. Oh, duh, you can actually climb down these. That's why these are here. I was wondering, like, why are these here? So now we have a bit of a choice to make of which to climb down. And we chose wisely. First try. I was actually really lucky. Just kind of go through here. Oops. Twice. Yeah, sometimes when you fall in this game, you have to be very careful what direction you're actually holding, or you'll just fall again. It's kind of not a thing I'm crazy about in this game. But we have another piece of heart, so that's good. Playing this game is also not the easiest using an analog stick. I don't know why, this just doesn't feel like a game to use a D-pad, but the D-pad is actually more responsive. Another game I'd really love to LP, but I don't see how, is Professor Layton. Like, I would love to play through those games. I have no clue how I would LP them, but I would love to find a way. They're really good games, I'd say. I don't know if they'd be good LP games. I mean, like, if I ever tried to do a live stream, I think that would actually work better. Just because I feel like they'd be more streamable games than, like, you know, LPable. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a way someday. First, they have to be released on the eShop for starters. I mean, they wouldn't have to, but it would definitely make it a lot easier to not have to, you know, buy, you know, a 3DS capture card. Long story short, because those things are really expensive. It'd actually be nice to be able to LP stuff like, you know, Spirit Tracks, because I think you can actually play DS games through a 3DS capture card. But again, I think I did address this in the one Q&A video. This is too expensive and too unreliable because the guy that was really good at it kind of stopped making them, so you're just kind of left with like kind of a bad alternative. So now we're actually gonna tackle the dungeon. To think the ruins are hidden within this cliff the whole time. Watch your step, Link. Maybe traps in here. No kidding. This looks like one of them, but it's not. And the eyes are glowing. That's always a good sign when your statues are glowing. And we have Stalfos that, like in Link to the Past, are jerks. because they jump all over the place. But have no fear, we can deal with this perfectly easily because we are Link and we are cool. Do this. It was always the weirdest experience for me playing Zelda because it's like I felt like I was so far behind everyone else. I finally caught up. I played every Zelda except Triforce Heroes. And of course the CDI games, the Satellaview games. I think that's what it's called, Satel. This looks like a trap. Yep. Yeah, but I don't even know how to play this without emulation. Cause how you get like the thing for the Super Famicom? It's not even the Super Nintendo. You'd have to get like some Super Famicom thing to actually play that. So that's not gonna happen. But of all the ones that are readily accessible, I've played every Zelda. And no, I will not LP the CDI games because I don't have a Philips CDI. Long story short, that's my reasoning. Do this and this. And that opens this door. Let's go to this door first, just because I said so. Ew. So those are like 3 apart. So I'm trying to figure out how to space out the links so this will work. I think this will be good. Yep. They'll come to life, right? I can't actually attack in this mode. Lovely. The things you learn. I don't know why the controls for the arrows just feel very loose in this game, not very responsive. Like that missed. And that one didn't. Yeah, seemingly shot him in the same spot. So weird. It's probably the map or the compass. That's cool too. Do this and go here. Shoot the eye. Why am I like aiming like this? I should just shoot, but it's still. Go here. But yeah, Link Between Worlds is really good. But I can't really pick a favorite Zelda of the 2Ds because there's so many good 2D Zeldas. Like I like Link Between Worlds, I like Minish Cap, I like Link to the Past. I mean, if you like Link Between Worlds, you're probably gonna like Link to the Past. Ew. No, wait, we're not trapped. We're good. Because they're very similar games, which is my only gripe, actually, is that the 2 games are too similar to each other. Like, it kind of feels a little too repetitive. Specifically, the first couple temples seem very repetitive to me. Looks like we're gonna have to follow the key. At least we can just do this, right? Ah, something just fall down. It wasn't my imagination. If you do this, you just drop all the way down. So, lucky us, we don't actually have to do all that backtracking. Do, however, have to backtrack all the way up. So that's a little bit annoying. Is this the exit? No, it's not. Maybe this door now. Because that area seemed pretty well explored. Well, there's something here, probably the map or the boss key or the we wouldn't get the boss key this early, would we? Arrows, I don't think, no. Yeah, I was gonna be like arrows work on Southwest, but they apparently don't, so never mind. Okay. This, and yes, I would probably LP Twilight Princess eventually, but I have no clue when, because that game has a time sink. To do 100% of Twilight Princess would be a humongous time sink. Not that I would be opposed to it, because I haven't played that game in like forever, but it will not be anytime soon. It's because I don't have that much time on my hands, simply put. What does this do? Oh, bridge. I feel like this is timed. Yeah, we barely made it. I was saying we'd run out of time. I'm sure both of these Floor Masters. Floor Masters will take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. AKA, Floor Masters are horrible. They didn't take us quite to the beginning, kind of near the beginning of this floor, I think, actually. Not the beginning of the floor, because that was the beginning of the floor where we just were. I don't know how floor masters work. Also, I'm being dumb. You could just use Pegasus boots here. Okay, I see how this works. You have to actually hold it out long enough to basically extend the bridge, and then you can run. Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's not really necessary. Apparently, you can't also sword dash into them. That is kind of bull. I did not know that, and that is actually really, really dumb. That's like so dumb. Just think they would have thought that through a little bit better, since that is technically an attack, and you'd think that would technically damage them, but oh well. Guess we have to go through slowly then. Or just stand in the place where we hit them all at the same time. Now we can shrink. I don't know why we would, but we'll probably figure that out shortly. And here we have a reason. That was not as fast as that was a lot faster than I expected. So, scoping out the room, it kind of looks like we want to go through Big Link first. I think you can use the holes to, like, yeah, get around that. So, we have things here to push. And, yeah. Also, if you want to be really silly, I've also played Star Fox Adventure a little bit. I'm actually replaying it for the first time in, like, forever. I never finished it, so I'm actually hoping to finish it this time. It's a good game. I just don't think it's a good Zelda game or a good Star Fox. Oh, how did I manage this? I think I know what to do here. It's just gonna take a little bit of finesse. You have to run down to the point where Link is lined up there, and then go down here, and voila, we are done. There you got a key. Now, I don't know what the point of shrinking in this room is, to be honest. It doesn't seem like there's anything to actually do that necessitates shrinking, so that's a little bit weird. So I don't quite understand that, but we'll just keep going. Don't need to question everything in the game. And more wall masters. Fantastic. And a shortcut back, so obviously we need to get another key from here. Wall masters or floor masters, whichever, I don't like you. Well, that sucked. Yeah, I don't know who thought those enemies were a good idea in any Zelda game, because they're always just the worst. I don't know if it's just me, but like wall masters and the floor masters are like always the worst. I don't even know what a wall master is, because I feel like people say wall master a lot when they mean floor master. But I think there is a wall master, because I've read about it. I just don't remember what it actually is. What's over here, actually? Can't do anything over there, huh? Anywhere we can shrink here? Nope. Keep on rolling. Oh, maybe... Oh, I think I have an idea of why you would want to shrink there. Basically so you can be small here. Probably, so you can go through that. We'll do that later. Go down here. And we are trapped, so this is gonna be a thing. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, we will be continuing through the temple. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.